After a widely split vote in the first round, Chile decided to go with the candidate it knows best. In the presidential election runoff, Sebastián Piñera won a strong mandate for a second term of office, taking 54% of the vote.
In these elections, the candidates were not the most important. The most important people were you, your families, our country, and the future of Chile.
During the campaign, Piñera promised a future for Chile that is more pro-business with a stronger economy. He also pledged to address faults in the pension and education systems and to review sensitive social policies. Centre-left candidate Alejandro Guillet said he would continue the social reforms of Michelle Bachelet, but he accepted defeat and called for a change in how the political class operates.
We have to work to renew our leadership, how we do politics. We must open up to the social movements, listen to the citizens more, leave the palace and go to community meetings, to union meetings. We must travel the country and talk to people.
Outgoing President Michelle Bachelet pursued a socially progressive agenda that included loosening laws on abortion and education reform. From the left, Bachelet was criticised for not going far enough. From the right, critics said those reforms scared off private investment. Changes to Chile's electoral system mean that many minority parties won seats in Congress, so Sebastián Piñera will need strong negotiating skills in order to push forward his pro-business agenda. But Piñera's victory does fit into the broader narrative of the political shift taking place in Latin America. Chile, like the region, is moving to the right after a spell of leftist governments.
You have a dispute in Latin America, and it's not resolved. In the 70s, you had many dictatorships. In the 80s, you were recovering from dictatorship and building democracy. In the 90s, you had neoliberal policies in big trends. I'm speaking about big trends. And in this new century, you had the arrival of popular movements who tried to build, you can say, a post-neoliberal era. That's not easy.
Sebastián Piñera will take office for a second term as president in March 2018. It will be a year in which major regional economies, Mexico, Brazil and Colombia, also hold presidential elections as the region defines a new political cycle. Joel Richards, CGTN.